There are few things in life more precious than the bond between a mother and her son. For Ateneo Blue Eagles Jr. Raffy Verano and his mom, Therese, that's even more substantial every time this month of the calendar arrives. October is known worldwide as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. In lieu of this, millions around the globe wear pink, which for decades now has been the color associated with showing support for those who go through the challenging ordeal. When the Ateneo Blue Eagles handed rival Salle Green Archers a 16-point beating. After making his deep balls from the right corner, Verano flexed his muscles and pumped his fists while playing to the excitement of the Ateneo crowd at the Mall of Asia Arena. It was easy to surmise that he was running on more emotion than usual. If you took a look at his socks, so pink that it stood out among the shades of green and blue, and the meaning behind it, you'd understand exactly why. I wear them cause my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer back when I was entering high school, and she came out cancer-free during high school, Verano said about the pink socks. So ever since then I wear them for my mom. It's undoubtedly a sweet gesture by Raffy for Therese, who besides being his mom is also like a best friend to him, he admits. Rappler reached out to mother and son this week, with the pair giving more information on one of the toughest journeys of their family's life. But it's also a tale about resiliency, trust, and love. The Road to Recovery. August 8, 2012. It's a day the Verano family will never forget. To our surprise, Raffy recalled the exact day I was diagnosed, shared Therese. It was a difficult time for him, especially because it was the awkward year of transition from middle school to high school, not to mention the beginning of being a teenager. In a way, Therese could consider herself lucky for finding out on that day that she had breast cancer. She used to work at a hospital in California which was an advocate and supporter of early detection and self-examination, which, in hindsight, might have played a role in saving her life. I am an example in which my lump was not detected by a mammogram, but from my feeling when I was laying down. Fortunately, it so happened that I was scheduled for my yearly mammogram, that when I went, I informed the technician of my concern. Then that was the start of it all, she said. Therese and her husband, Mike, decided to keep an open line of communication with their children from the get-go. She admits her two young boys had many questions and concerns about the process their mother was about to go through, but one specific inquiry by Christian, Therese's youngest, stood out. "Mom, is it my fault you got your ouchie?" he asked the night before her first round of chemotherapy. Almost in tears, said Therese, I assured him it was not anyone's fault. He felt that, since we play around, he could have hit my chest, causing my lump. As painful as it was to look her son in the eyes and ease his concern, Therese felt gratitude that she was able to raise kids who were unafraid of being open to her and her husband with their thoughts. This was a moment where I was glad that our children are comfortable and open to say how they feel, rather than keep inside, which can cause unnecessary worries or feelings, even anxiety, she said. The bond between my mother and I can honestly say that we're the best of friends. She plays a huge role in my life. She motivates and inspires me to go above and beyond, added Raffy. Of course, the two also had difficult conversations. Positive despite the taxing obstacle she was about to go through, Therese told Raffy that it was one of his responsibilities to take care of his little brother while maintaining his performance at school and on the basketball court. Therese's road to recovery included 6 cycles of chemotherapy, 20 sessions of radiation, and surgery. She said that throughout the process, the Verano family tried to live their lives as they normally would, despite the change in her schedules. Better yet, she kept an optimistic outlook without meddling in self-pity. I must say I never asked why me, as we don't have a history in our family, but instead took the stand to move forward to beat this, as I was diagnosed as stage 2 breast cancer, as I had lymph nodes affected as well, she said. Has to be one of the most difficult stages our family faced. Raffy reminisced about that time in their lives. Everything was different for a long time, and it was painful to see what my mom had to go through. But we just put our faith in the hands of God and He answered our prayers. Therese admits that Raffy can sometimes be stubborn, although she can't be too hard on him for that because, as Raffy's dad would say, he gets it from his mother. Maybe that's why they're the best of friends. Take this instance, for example. On the day of my surgery the dates were mixed up, that it was scheduled on the last season league game of Raffy's freshman year, said Therese. I begged my surgeon for permission for me to go and watch his game in the afternoon. Yes, I am strong-willed and stubborn, she laughed. Therese was eventually given the green light to attend the contest, despite her weakened condition and having to wear some of the doctor-prescribed tubes connected to her body. Needless to say, her on-the-rise son and his team were touched by her sacrifice. Eventually, less than a year after she learned of the diagnosis that brought out all kinds of emotion known to mankind, Therese fully recovered. I was fortunate and blessed that I didn't have difficulty throughout my process. Everything was manageable. Even my doctors were surprised and happy as I was going through my treatment. I truly believe that having faith, being positive, and a lot of love from your family is the formula to a smooth recovery, she said. Although it's been over 5 years since the Verano family got the good news, they continued to spread awareness for breast cancer and show support for both the survivors and those still fighting through the pain with their actions, like participating in walks and efforts organized by Therese's hospital. Raffy has brought that goodwill here to the Philippines, where he wears pink socks in games played by the Ateneo Blue Eagles in October. Raffy is a loving, compassionate person, and from August 2012 to my last day of radiation June 10, 2013, Raffy matured in a blink of an eye, Therese said, a proud mother evident in her tone. I am very happy and proud that he wears the socks to somehow get attention to spread early detection, as I am living proof of having a high rate of success. It's really important to me, explained Raffy, who's played a major role in helping Ateneo get a 5-1 record so far in UP season 81. I know what it's like when a family member goes through this type of pain. So I want to spread the love and awareness as much as I can, to show and in a way, tell those out there that they aren't alone and that God is always with them.